Welcome. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I really appreciate it. So today's flow, today's practice, I want to include handstand. I'm going to work through a few variations. So let's get rocking. Sit up tall, take your shoulders back, and just close your eyes. Bring your hands together at your heart center, Anjali Mudra. And so we began this practice just by connecting inward, connecting to our heart space. And ultimately, this journey, this practice is about connecting to the spirit, to your truth. And handstand is just a pose, it's just a tool that helps us in that practice, on that journey. Bow your head to your heart. Release your hands. Lift your head, open your eyes. Boom, let's get rocking. Come to the top of your mat, Tadasana. Let's start with our feet hip distance apart. Ground through your legs, open through your heart, and just soften your breath. On the next inhale, float the arms overhead. Reach for the ceiling or the sky. Using the power of your legs, ground down to stretch up. Just open yourself from inside first. Let the breath start to fill in this space that you are creating. Bring your hands to your heart center, bow forward, and touch the ground, Uttanasana. As you bow forward, if you need to bend your knees to touch your fingertips, no problem. But then start to make your legs strong and straight. On the next inhale, lift and open your chest, half stretch forward, Ardha Uttanasana, and fold in. Take your hands to your hips with an open chest, rise. Release your hands. On the next breath, take them up, take the arms back, and just a little bit of a lean back to get you more into the power, using the power of the legs to create the opening. Bring your hands to prayer pose, bow forward, and touch the ground, Uttanasana. Lift and open your chest, half stretch forward, and fold in. Last one, hands on the hips, rise to stand. Release your hands on the breath. Take them up, take them back, lean back and stretch. Come back to center and touch the ground, Uttanasana, forward fold. Lift and open your heart, half stretch forward, Ardha Uttanasana, and step to plank pose. As soon as we step back, especially for the first one, tune into the spacing of your hands and feet. Hands slightly wider than the shoulders, feet hip distance apart. Strong arms, strong legs, but an open heart. We're going to lower all the way down to the floor. Point your toes back, lift your chest up, cobra pose. And you're using the power of the arms to take the shoulders back to open through the center of the heart. Reset the feet, push back, downward facing dog. As you push back, take a slight bend in the knees, lift the sitting bones up. Keep the sitting bones lifted, then stretch the legs straight. It's going to get you more into the shoulders, upper back, spine, back of the legs. Step forward to meet your hands, Uttanasana. Same breath, lift and open the chest, half stretch forward, and fold in. Take your hands to your hips with an open chest, rise. On the same breath, float the arms up, take them back, lean back and stretch. Come back to center and touch the ground, Uttanasana, forward fold. Lift and open your heart, half stretch forward, and step to plank pose. Steady and strong in the arms, open through the heart, lower down. Point the toes back, lift the chest up, cobra pose. Good, reset the feet, push the hips back, downward facing dog. So we're going to pick up the tempo, bring the feet together. You can step or float, bend the knees, look forward, and lightly hop Uttanasana. That's light. Lift and open your chest, half stretch forward, and fold in. If you didn't see that, you should pause, rewind, and check that out. Take your hands to your hips, rise to stand. Same breath. Take the arms up, lean back and stretch. Open it up. Come back to center and touch the ground, Uttanasana, forward fold. Lift and open your chest, half stretch forward, and step to plank pose. Strong arms, strong legs, open and free heart. Soften the breath. We're going to lower halfway down and go into upward facing dog. You can come into cobra if you need to, no problem. Good. Reset the feet, push back, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together, bend the knees, look forward, lightly hop or step, Uttanasana. Lift and open the chest and fold in. Take your hands to your hips, rise to stand, take it up, full stretch. Come back to center and touch the ground, Uttanasana. Lift and open your heart, half stretch forward, step to plank pose. Good. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Up dog, try to do your best to get your arm bones vertical, shoulders back. Downward facing dog. So just pause for a couple of rounds of breath here. Settle into dog pose. I'm going to go into crescent pose. Step the right foot forward. Come onto fingertips and just check to make sure that the feet are hip distance apart. Rise, bring your hands to your hips. Settle into the front leg. On the next inhale, take the arms overhead, full crescent. We're going to go into a twist. Bring your hands to prayer pose and take a twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. So use the power of your legs to support the opening and rotation of your heart. Keep the heart open forever, and then stretch the arms. Left arm goes down, right arm goes up. If this is a struggle for you, you can keep your hands in prayer pose. Here's the challenge. Bring your hands to prayer pose. Keep the front leg bent and bring the upper body back to vertical. So you get this strong magnetic connection back to center. And step to plank pose. Pause for a round of breath. Downward facing dog. We're just going to save the arms. If you want to do vinyasa, you can, moving through chaturanga and up dog or cobra. For the rest of us, we're going to save the power for a handstand. Step the left foot forward. Come onto fingertips. Open through your heart. Rise, bring your hands to your hips. Good. Soften the heart open. Take the arms overhead. Crescent. Start with a strong and connected center. Bring your hands to prayer pose. And let's take a twist. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Again, using the power of your legs, open the heart space. And into that space, just deepen your breath. Stage 1 is here. Stage 2, let's go for an opening of the arms. Right arm goes down, left arm goes up. Get super strong in your legs. Hands in prayer pose. Stay steady. Come back with control. And step to plank pose. Awesome. Strong arms, strong legs, open heart, always, forever, for the rest of your life. Downward facing dog. Okay, let's go into Trikonasana. Step the right foot forward. Turn your back heel down and flat. And then take your left hand to your hip. As soon as you straighten this front leg, if your right hand has to come off the floor, it can come onto the leg, no problem. This will be, we'll call it stage 1. Stage 2, you can bring your hand on fingertips, inside or outside of the leg. Stage 3, the right hand can come flat to the floor. Today I'm going to practice stage 2. Take the left arm overhead, full stretch the arms and legs. I'm just going to pause here, settle into the pose, keeping all of the body parts active, but finding a sweet connection to our center inside. I can start with the breath. We're going to do a variation. Take the left arm forward for extended triangle. Top arm just full stretch. And that top arm, I'm getting the stretch out of my back leg. And it feels amazing on the outer edge of my left hip and lower back. Oh, that's good enough. Get plank pose. I like to step to plank pose in between poses just to set my hands and feet for downward facing dog. Let's get into Trikonasana, second side. Step the right foot forward between your hands. Turn the back heel down and flat. Align the front heel with the arch of the back foot. And straighten the front leg. Take the right arm towards the ceiling or the sky. And again on this pose, stage 1 on the leg, stage 2 fingertips, stage 3 hand flat. This one I'm doing stage 2. Using the power of the legs, open the heart. Take the top arm forward, palm face down, and really reach for it. Whatever it is, and this is not just a physical thing, it's a life thing. Whatever it is, fucking give it your all, reach for it, go for it. And even if you fall short, you're further than where you are right now. Always. It's always worth the effort. Good. Step to plank pose. Steady, strong. The arms and the legs, open through the heart. Steady the breath. Downward facing dog. Cool. Come to your hands and your knees. Sit back on your heels. I'm going to rotate to face you. And just bring one hand on top of the other, Vajrasana. Close your eyes and just calm down inside. You want to, even as the physical body gets challenged, you always want to maintain this sweet connection to your inner self, to your inner space, your heart. Okay, open your eyes. So let's get to it. Handstand. I'm going to show a few variations. We're going to do 3 variations today. I'm going to show the variation first, and then we're going to do it together, okay? I'll demo it. So the first one, we're just going to kick up. Also, if you're new to this, please use a wall. Or if you're not new to this and you can't balance in the middle of the room and there's stuff around you that you don't want to crash on, use a wall. If you're using a wall, just get your fingertips pretty close to the wall so that there's no space for you to fall between your body and the wall, okay? I'm going to do it first. You watch me. The first one, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to lead with my right leg. The right leg is going to stay strong and straight, and I'm just going to kick up, allowing my left leg to trail. It's just, left leg does not go up. I can even hang out, left leg kind of 90 degrees to the floor. Last one, and up, okay? Let's do it together. Downward facing dog. Step 1 foot forward. Lift the right leg up. If you're right-handed, if you're left, you can do the left, no problem. And we're going to kick up. We're going to do it in 5, okay? Up for 1, 2, if you're at the wall, let that top foot hit the wall, touch the wall. 3, 4, last one, we're going to hang. Up and hang. Yeah, fight for it. Woo! And release, okay. The next one, I just call 1-2s, okay? It's actually right-left, but 1-2 is easier to say. I'm going to kick up right, left leg will come up to meet it. I'll come down with my left. Right leg never touches the floor, okay? I'm going to show it once, and then we'll do it together. Same thing, right leg up, right leg goes up, 1-2, left leg goes up to meet, okay? If you're at the wall, both feet will touch the wall, left leg will come down, right leg never touches the floor. Ready? And we're up for 1-2, left foot down. Up 1-2 for 2. Up 1-2 for 3. Up 1-2 for 4. Up 1-2 for 5. Last one, let's hold. One more. And hold. I am aware of those plants. Okay. The last one we're going to do, I'm going to give in stages. We're going to have 3 stages, okay? And it doesn't matter if you can get up or not. Please try one of the stages, okay? This time we're going to jump up with both legs at the same time. Stage 1, feet together, slightly forward. And we're just going to hop, hips over the shoulders, okay? Like that. If you can't get quite up, just hop like that, no problem. All right, stage 2, hips over the shoulders, open, bend, lower. Stage 3, and there's some badasses out there. I know you're out there. We're going to do straight leg, all the way up, all the way down. And float up for 1, like that, okay? We're going to do 5 of those. Let's do it. Downward facing dog, feet together. I'm going to do stage 3. So you do whatever stage is appropriate for you. Ready? Bend the knees and float. 1. Up for 2. Up for 3. Up for 4. Last one and hold. Up for 5. Hoo-ah. It's my strongest one. Awesome. And lower. Ooh. And again, Vajrasana. And as quickly as possible, close your eyes and drop back in to center. And this becomes a practice. When things get chaotic, when we struggle, we always want to be able to come back to center. It's in the center where we gain perspective And we can reorientate ourselves to the message of our hearts. Bring your hands to prayer pose. Bow your head. And release your hands. Woo! It's awesome. Okay, let's ground. So we're going to start with Janu Sirsasana. Stretch the right leg forward. Yeah. Bend the left knee. Open the left knee to the left. Come onto fingertips and just rise up through your center. Turn your upper body forward, and we're going to walk the hands forward. As you walk your hands forward, keep the front of your body open. Cross the left hand to the outside of the right foot, but keep your right hand on fingertips so that you stay supported on that right side. And then fold in. As you fold in, keep just enough power in the physical body to maintain the alignment, which is front foot straight up and down, and the upper body expanding. And then start to soften the inner body. And the inner body includes your breath, and it includes your mind. For just a couple of moments, close your eyes. And I want you to just experience how the breath moves your body. I like to visualize my bones like pieces of wood floating on water. And when you breathe, the bones are just floating, accommodating the breath. Good, inhale to rise. And let's switch legs. Left leg forward, right knee in. As you open the knee, as long as the knee stays down, you can open it a little bit more than the 90 degrees. Turn your upper body forward, open through the center, and then fold in. Just walk your hands forward on fingertips. Good. When you're as far forward as you can go with your arms long and straight and your heart open and lifted, then cross the hand. Stay supported on the left side and then fold in. You can hear I'm using my breath as a kind of a meditation, just to get more connected to the inner body as I start to calm my practice down. Slowly rise. Awesome. Stretch that right leg forward. Give the legs a little shake. Bend your left knee. Step the left foot over the right leg. Do a variation of Ardha Matsyendrasana. Hug the elbow around the knee. And there's many variations of this, but I like to do this one just because it doesn't require very much effort, but it allows me to kind of get the twist and stay soft and sweet at the same time. Open through your heart. And as you take the body into rotation, use the breath as a guide to inner expansion. And the head can be facing the direction of the heart. It can look over the left shoulder. It can look over the right shoulder. If it looks over the right shoulder, you're getting a stretch in the upper muscles of your left shoulder and neck. I'm going to just keep mine in the direction of my heart today. Awesome. Come back to center. Stretch the left leg out. Bend the right knee. Step the right foot over the left leg. And then hug the knee with the elbow. Take the right hand behind you on fingertips. And again, go up through the heart. Again, the head can be over the left, looking over the left shoulder in the direction of the heart, or over the right shoulder. Today I'm feeling it in the center. come back to center. Stretch out the legs. Okay, let's come into a cross-legged seated position. You can come into Sukhasana, which is the shins are just on top of the feet, or Siddhasana, or any other variation that allows you to sit up tall and stay lifted from inside. Okay, we're going to do some pranayama, a little breath work. Super simple today. Inhale for 5, exhale for 10. So sit up tall, take your shoulders back. Place your hands wherever they need to be to allow the shoulders to stay back and the heart open. Chin will stay lifted on this one. Close your eyes. One cleansing breath. Take an inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Close your lips. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale 5, 1. Exhale 10. 3, 2, 1. On the next inhale, take a free breath in and exhale through your mouth. Good. Relax your lips closed, and you're just going to allow the breath to do its thing, move on its own. As we settle in for meditation, allow your awareness to expand to this light space within your body that you have created through your practice. If you need a longer meditation, you can pause the video and just come back to join us when you're ready. Begin to deepen your breath. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center, Anjali Mudra. So we finish this practice the same way that we started, by just connecting to the space of our hearts. Bow your head to your heart. Take a moment and just give thanks for this beautiful body that you've been gifted with and the ability to move today and practice together. I'm so appreciative of your presence. Thank you so much. Namaste. There you go. Thank you so much for listening, watching. I really appreciate it. Have an amazing day and a beautiful, fabulous week. And again, don't forget, live your truth. I love you. Wherever you are. Bye.